Hi there, my name's Kate and the guy riding with me is the husband Nigel. We ride Cube Stereo 140 full suspension e-bikes. We like to ride off-road as much as possible, but we're seniors, we don't do the technical stuff, the drops, the jumps, that sort of thing. So this is a nice 10-mile circular route, riding along the shores of Grasmere and Rydal Water, and then taking in Loughrigg Tarn. Very simple, easy route, the one that most people can do, as long as you've got a suitable bike. And a hybrid will do. So today's ride starts off from White Moss car park, just off the A591, just outside Grasmere. So we've parked up. We haven't actually parked at this one, we've parked across the road, which is a free parking area. Right, so this is where the ride properly starts from. We're going to go to the left onto this really nice little bridge and cross over. I'd walk this if there was people on it, but there's nobody about. We're late afternoon on a Thursday. Most people have gone home, I think. So here we are in White Moss Wood, heading on a lovely gravel track through the woods. Best part of the day, this. The sun has started to shine. It's really rather nice. A little bit of uphill. Okay, through the gateway and we turn to the left. Sign says Grasmere 2 miles if you go to the right, and Ambleside, following Route 6, is 2.5 miles. That's the one we're doing, heading off down towards Rydal Water. Still on good gravel. Rydal Water just coming into view. And there it is. Hi. That was rather refreshing. Nice splash on the legs. One or two fords to cross. There are bridges usually as an alternative if you don't want to go through the water. Not quite sure what the husband swallowed with his coffee. Oh, it's lovely. I'm going to stop here and just swing it round. What have you swallowed?
Yeah.
Pretty nice, isn't it? So if you can see ahead where the people are walking up the path to the right, that's where we're heading. The footpath goes further on along the lake shore, but we're deviating off up to the right. And a little bit of uphill. To the right, it's signed Grasmere Rydal Caves, but we're going to go through to the left. So off along this rather wet gravel track, and after probably 100 yards or so, the gravel becomes tarmac, We have properties, just one or two, and we're heading downhill. This is a dead-end road, so unless you live up here, you're not going to be bringing your car. Thank you.
What they were, don't they? You know, it's quite popular.
So we come out at this point. The bridge on the left takes you back onto the main A591, but we go to the right over the cattle grid and onto this tarmac lane, which is a private lane purely for the houses that are in this area. And we're on this until we actually get into Ambleside itself. So just along the road on the left-hand side. Not that this is for us, but this is wonderful. Just some stepping stones that go across the river. You often can't see these because the river's so high. They get covered over, but... So, on the right here, we have a bridleway, very steep climb up onto Loughrigg Fell. We're not going that way today though. I have done it, it's on a previous video. We're just going to continue on along here. Left over the bridge takes you into Ambleside itself. So coming to the junction with the Coniston to Ambleside Road. And we're going to go to the right, straight across and onto the cycle track. Left will take you into Ambleside. We're going across here onto this trail or track that goes alongside the main road. Much safer than being on that road. And we're heading for Clappers Gate. So we've got about a third of a mile to go on this pavement until we reach the junction we need on the left. So the Coniston Road, the A593, goes straight ahead. We're going to turn off onto the 5286. It's a B-class road that heads for Hawkshead. At this point we've come 4.2 miles. There's a section known as Clappers Gate, and we've got some parking on the right hand side where we often park, to be quite honest. We're going to turn right onto this minor road here. To the left, just along there, we have the route that takes you through eventually to Ray Castle, an off-road cycle and walking route. Very useful. But for now, we're heading off along this country loning, heading towards Skelwith. There's a minor road riding alongside the River Brathay. Junction here, and we slip down to the right. We'll go downhill, we're going to have some lovely views. There's the Langdale Pikes, those knobbly things. Beautiful. And we're just dropping down to the A593 again at Skelwith Bridge. And at this point we've come 5.9 miles. So crossing to the right and over the bridge. Now you've got Chester's by the river, a lovely little cafe just off to the left here. But obviously at this time of afternoon it's going to be closed. So we'll just crack on. It's usually a pit stop for us, but not today. So on the 593 for probably about 50 yards, I would think. And the turning on the left here for Water and Langdale, the B5343. We're going to cross and go straight up the road ahead, which has a 25% climb. It's quite steep. but just a quiet lunning, fortunately. Here's down. That's it, worst over. So, turning right, just there, and then immediately left where these people are, and we're off onto a bridleway. Hello. Hi. And at this point we've come 6.4 miles. And we're back onto a really good gravel surface. The route there takes you up onto Loughrigg Fell. We're going straight ahead through this gate at the How. And this is a lovely little gravel route that will shortly be taking us alongside Loughrigg Tarn. We're doing some wild swimming out there, Nige. Different angle of Loughrigg Tarn. Through that gate, we're going to turn right onto a tarmac road and head up Red Bank. And at this point we've come 7.4 miles. So turning here on the right through High Close Estates into Deerbolt's Wood is the bridleway. That takes you across to Loughrigg Terrace. Tempting, but not today. That's a little bit more adventurous route. We're going to stick with the let's make this an easy ride for you all. There we go, 25% gradient, the drop. And yes, I suppose if I was younger it would be tempting to belt down here, but nah. You never know what car's round the corner. And through the trees on the right hand side, we're looking down onto Grasmere. Trees are now in full leaf, so visibility of the lake is not as good as it was a few weeks ago. And at 8.4 miles, turning on the right hand side onto a bridleway down onto the shores of Grasmere. Okay, this is a slightly rockier section, just loose small rock. Now during the day this track is exceedingly busy with walkers, so it's nice coming at this time of night. Views are amazing. Grasmere at its best, I think. Just get off here and have a look around, I think. After dropping down from the road, the gravel becomes a lot finer. What a beautiful evening for having a ride along here. But it really is a scenic route. And I just want to share it with everyone. So we're at the other end of Deerbolt Woods. Still a good gravel trail. This is one of our favourite rides through the winter, when a lot of off-road is wet, boggy, horrible. This is usually a good track, whatever the weather. And onto the foreshore of the lake. And again with some amazing views. Oh, look at that. Oh, we've got a wild swimmer. Certainly seems to be the in thing at the moment. So through that gateway, we're riding along the foreshore. Loose shingle, I think we could call it. That's it. That's perhaps the only little bit that anyone might want to get off and walk. So we're going to cross this bridge here on the left. Crossing the bridge, back onto the cycle track. And hello, at this point we're going up to the right, following the Route 6 cycle track. And here we are, back at the bridge where the route really started. Heading back for my White Moss car park. At this point, we've come 10 miles exactly. And this is where I say ta-ra for now.